Welcome to the roundup, everybody. My name is Augie RFC. Just letting you guys know, a bonus show is being posted right after this video. The Spilled Milk Show, episode number 8. The video version being available for YouTube members, and the audio version being available for patrons at patreon.com/AugieRFC. We cover a lot of things in there. Think of it as like a bonus after hours. So if you're interested in that, consider becoming a channel member or a patron and supporting the channel directly for just $5 a month and enjoying some free premium bonus content. With that being said, let's get into the topics. So Onlyfans has changed its mind. We covered this on the last roundup video and has decided, as it says here on Twitter Trending, it has suspended its plans to ban explicit content right here. We have an article from the Associated Press right here. Onlyfans says it has suspended a plan to ban sexually explicit content following an outcry from its creators and advocates for sex workers. The subscription site said in a prepared statement Wednesday that the planned ban was no longer required due to banking partners' assurances that OnlyFans can support all genres of creators and declined to answer further questions. OnlyFans has said last Thursday that it would ban explicit content starting on October 1st, blaming policies of banks and payment processors for the policy change. The new rules are necessary to comply with the requirements of these financial institutions and are the only way to help ensure the long-term sustainability of OnlyFans, the company said in a message to users last week. And so it looks like they've decided, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, to by all means necessary, to save their company, which was about to go to the shitter. And to be honest, it's probably still going to be damaged quite a bit just by their initial reaction. They decided that, you know what? We're going to make this work. Sex work is back on the menu on OnlyFans, and for somehow they made something work with the they cut a deal with the the payment processors and the banks, which I mean technically is a good thing for content creators like me, because the less power and the less sway that banks have over content, the better that is for me, because banks have been fucking over video and media platforms for years now, and nobody really cared about it until it happened with OnlyFans. I mean, a lot of people are kind of just like, they're just now realizing how much banks and payment processors suck in general. I mean, they've been bending over media companies forever now, Like, the reason why YouTube has to ban, it's kind of similar to how YouTube has to ban certain channels because of their advertisers, you know what I mean? Like, the reason why in 2017 they had that big giant apocalypse was because they had to get rid of dangerous content, including stuff like ISIS beheadings all the way up to just political content that is a little bit on the fringe, a little bit edgier than what's in the mainstream. They have to get rid of that shit so that the advertisers are chill with it. It's kind of similar to that, OnlyFans thought they had to get rid of sex work, assuming that they're telling the truth, by the way, which some people are speculating that they were lying the entire time. I'm not quite sure what the motive would be for them to lie, but, assuming they're telling the truth, they thought they had to get rid of sex work to comply with what the bank said was the correct content. Looks like now they don't have to do that anymore, which is pretty interesting. Although I will say this, the people that are using OnlyFans don't seem to be too happy about it. Tipster over here, the primary user of OnlyFans himself, says, what was the whole charade about then? OnlyFans creators lost subs and lots of income because of this announcement, and this is what they had to say to their creators on the matter. Bullshit, OnlyFans. I wouldn't blame sex workers if they never worked with the company again. And he's quote tweeting this girl saying, what a joke, showing her email here saying that the policy has been updated. So even though they're updating the policy saying, hey, you can still continue with the content, they're not happy. Here we have Project Melody saying, OnlyFans backpedal today, pausing the Rule 18 ban. I'm choosing to stay on both platforms, OnlyFans and Fansly, which is an alternative to the website. Site migration is hell for communities, and to be honest, it's hard to trust any platform won't eventually kick us, so I'll roll with it, and I'm not going to read the last part of the sentence there. You can see it right there. They continue, shout out to OnlyFans. Thanks for giving your Rule 18 creators whiplash. Thanks for not taking responsibility in your tweet. Thanks for the comforting suspension of job loss. Thanks for not addressing us directly. Sex workers and all content creators, come on. And then she says, say the word. I don't know what the word is. Here we have somebody else here. OnlyFans acting toxic as hell. They insulted everyone who made the company what it is. Whether people stay on it or gradually move somewhere else, it's great that there isn't a month countdown to ruining people's livelihoods. So, I mean, you can see the consensus there. I mean, people are, on one hand, like, happy that they can still continue making the content that they want to make. But on the other hand, they're kind of like, really? You almost ruined our lives. You basically diddled us completely. And then now you're like, oh, wait. You can keep making the content. I mean, from a similar perspective, right? If I was on like YouTube and YouTube was like, hey, commentary channels, they gotta go. You guys are all getting banned in a month. No more. But then a week later, they were like, actually, just kidding. You know what? You guys can still stay. I'd probably be like, okay, I'd still be looking for other alternatives, because even though YouTube now says that, you know, I'm allowed to stay on the platform, still, they've shown that they're willing to get rid of us one way or the other. It's just kind of funny to me, this entire situation. You know, everyone's talking about how, you know, platforms, you know, shouldn't have the right to ban their creators, and how banks shouldn't have the right to determine what form of media is going up on websites that they do business with. It's kind of like, you know, it's almost as if we've been having this conversation for years now, but when it was political or when it was about edgy content, the mainstream, nah, they didn't care about that shit. When it's OnlyFans, sex work, you know, prostitution, basically. Now it's sort of public alarm. Now it's something that's interesting for the masses to talk about, even though this is something that's affected people in a far more dangerous way in the past. It's just kind of funny how that works out, you know? But I mean, it makes total sense. I know why. I mean, human nature. Obviously, they're going to care more about their porn, you know, and titties and shit than they're going to care about, you know, politics, you know, for that matter. So, I mean, I know why. I know why people are caring now all of a sudden. You know, I'm not stupid. I'm just saying it's just funny how that shit works out. And up next, as I tweeted on Twitter, Keemstar and his girlfriend already broke up after like 2 seconds of their relationship. Already it's down the shitter or something. Although, I don't know. It seems like the breakup wasn't that bad. I have the video here in incognito because Keemstar has me blocked on Twitter for some reason. But yeah, let's just take a listen real quickly.
Me and the girlfriend have broken up. I know, sad. Things happen, you know? Not everything is forever. But the good news is I am currently single and accepting applications. Me.
Nice. Okay, so there you go. I can't tell in this video if he doesn't give a fuck or if he's like holding back tears in this video or something like that. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, Keemstar, he's a middle-aged man. I'm pretty sure, I doubt you know, it's not like you breaking up with your high school crush, you're just completely destroyed or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal for Keem. To be honest, I don't even know. I feel like this entire situation, like him, you know, breaking up with his first girlfriend of like 13 years or some shit. I've said this before, and I'm sure Keemstar would get mad if he was listening to this, but like, I almost wonder if he didn't just break up with his girlfriend, not for content, but just because he got bored. You know what I mean? Like he's just bored with life and he was like, fuck it. I'm going to make this massive change to my life just to see if I feel something. You know what I mean? Like I almost have to wonder if that's what's going on there. Like there was no reason for him to break up with his girlfriend, but he was just like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Let's just see what happens. I think we all know the reason why they broke up so quickly though. I mean, obviously, you know, all that time Keemstar's been spending with Susan rather. You know what I mean? You know, all those phone calls late at night, Keem's been making to Susan, you know, trying to get Ethan shit on and stuff like that. The old girlfriend got jealous, obviously, and had to move along. Either that or school started and she had to focus on that instead. Well, you know, the question's up in the air. I will say this though, I mean, Tipster's video, Keemstar is head over heels in love with his new girlfriend, which is such a boomer title. I love it. Certainly ages pretty poorly. Yeah, good one. All right, and for this next segment, I want to play this clip that we talked about on RFC After Hours with the when we covered the H3's mom's text to Trisha, because it's so bad, and we covered it on the Monday podcast. But I'll just play a clip here just in case you haven't seen that. Oh, that's right. This is the cliffhanger we left you guys on the last episode. You know, what could the text be? Well, here's the text right now.
Yeah, we learned.
Oh boy, we're learning.
Said to Moses, but on the most recent episode of her podcast with her son Ethan, she revealed exactly what she said and why she said it. Here's a clip of them talking about it from that podcast.
Hila has been trying so hard to get pregnant. She finally gets pregnant. We were all thrilled. Yeah. And then we find out that maybe you guys are having a multiple birth.
Yes.
You know, and when you have twins, possibly triplets, you have to be really careful. I mean, I've lost a pregnancy. Trisha just kept on going on and on and on with some of the things that she was saying. I got so upset with all the stress.
By the way, and I didn't know she sent this. I'll be honest, I was a little horrified to know that you were texting
It wasn't
Moses.
It was one time. Everybody,
go ahead.
This is what
the fuck did Moses do? Like, that's what I want to know. Why is he in the drama?
He didn't do anything. Well, I think she's texting Moses because she doesn't have
the
ability to text Trisha, I would assume.
Okay. Dude, I feel like Moses, he's like the man in the middle right now. He's like done nothing so far that we know
he
of.
literally does nothing wrong, and like
he's just like sitting there. Well,
I feel like
actually
Hila's
Moses
in a
has done.
position.
Moses did one thing wrong, all right, and that's marry Trisha Paytas or date Trisha Paytas or whatever. Maybe you could argue that he deserves this. That's actually a fair take. I'm just saying, all right? Moses literally, he's just sitting here, just vibing, chilling out or something. And he's got like, well, you can listen to right here what she texted.
I wrote.
Cover your ears. This is it. The worst thing you've ever heard.
This is the most horrible thing you've ever heard. Okay.
Well, it's
Moses.
Okay.
Moses, if your sister has a miscarriage because of this stress, I will hold you and Trisha responsible. Stop this nonsense. Enough. That's what I wrote.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the message didn't catch on fire. It was
wait, who is that? Ethan's dad?
That's Ethan's dad.
Oh, okay.
So horrid.
That's obviously a strongly worded message to send.
It was, and that's how I felt.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. She was causing you so.
Okay, so there's two sides to this entire discussion, right? There's the side that says that this is like a normal thing to text when families going through drama that's of this severity. My question is this really why? Okay, I know, all right, you know, I guess the drama's serious when Ethan's in. His biggest show or whatever is gone. He lost a lot of money. He's somebody that I get. Were they friends? They were genuine friends behind the scenes, is what I'm getting. Were they?
Yeah. Yeah. From what they said, yeah.
So, but like, I don't know why this like escalated to this level. Like, it's literally tearing their entire like the real life family apart, right?
Yeah.
I just from the outside looking in, this is looking really fucking spargy. Like, this looks really, really crusty.
Like,
I don't know.
My take on the text is like, I understand like being concerned about Hila being stressed out, and maybe like it would be okay if she did like a different version of that text where she doesn't say specifically Moses and Trisha, I will hold you responsible if she miscarriages. I think that is like the key component that makes the text so bad, because what if like Hila miscarriages, but it's like not because of stress, it's just because of something else or whatever. You know, you'll have that Trisha and Moses will have that guilt or whatever, and then you know,
dude, it's just like they're arguing over something like
fucked up.
They're bringing up something completely unrelated, like privately, like to them or something to like guilt them to stop or what. Now Trisha is a scumbag, all right. I mean, what she did. Let's not pretend like it wasn't like pretty fucked up what she did. You know, going on the Enemies podcast and you know, making all those videos and stuff. I mean, that's pretty damn bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of like the equivalent of like what would happen to me. It like if Bo Black just decided like he was just gonna like quit the show or something, and then he was going to talk a bunch of shit about me, potentially air out my shit or something on like what's a competitor show? The Kill Streamer, for instance. I don't know, for lack of a better example. Like he just goes on there and just starts talking shit and saying that he's gonna like dump, you know, my shit or something. That's one of the lowest of the low moves. All right. So, I mean, I agree that it's like, I guess, yeah, it's serious for them, but this whole, like, they're definitely hamming this shit up for drama. I mean, look at this. Look at their channel. Look at this shit right here, all right? H3 Podcast. Okay, I'm done with Trisha Paytas, off the rails. That was the return episode. Not talking about Trisha Paytas. Okay, in fairness, maybe that's a joke title or something. I don't know if they actually talk about Trisha Paytas in the episode.
Yeah, it's a good disclaimer, because those ones are live, and they didn't want like people coming into the chat being like, "What about Trisha? What about Trisha?"
Yeah.
So maybe.
Then the next episode. Now we're past like the line of excuses. What did my mom text Trisha? All right, why? like this just feels like I can't take the situation seriously because it feels like they're hamming it up so much. Like they're talking about how stressed they are and how sad this makes Ethan and stuff like this. But at the same time, this is content for them. This is what they're getting a check from at the end of the month.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and
how am I
later on,
supposed to
you'll see in
feel
the
bad?
clip, later on when you play it, but they're literally like laughing and joking about the situation. So
Yeah. Let's play. Wait,
Yeah,
did you play
I
that
don't
clip in
know.
the video or?
yes.
Okay.
Not all of it because I had to cut it down and not make it super long. But yeah, I showed like some of it.
All right. Let's play a little bit more here.
Don't stress.
The truth is, we were all thinking it, and wasn't gonna write it. So when I saw you write it, I was like, she shouldn't have sent the text, but like,
Sorry.
I was thinking the same thing, honestly. So that's the message. I don't know. You guys can judge for yourself. I get it, though. Like, I mean, as the grandma, as someone who you're like family with Moses, you felt you could speak frankly with him. On the other hand, I understand that it's kind of a shocking message to receive, as well. So, that's the message, though. I think Trisha's playing it up a little.
Yeah,
little.
I mean, come on.
People can decide for themselves.
I think that's relatively fair take from Ethan there.
Shocking message to receive, as well. So, that's the message, though. I think Trisha's playing it up a little.
Yeah, people.
I mean, come on.
People can decide for themselves if she overreacted a little bit.
I cursed her.
Mom cursing her.
Well, at the time, it was really intense. It was
really
like
intense.
she was making like 1 billion videos and TikToks, and Hila was in a really vulnerable point of
Yeah.
pregnancy.
She had hormones rushing through her whole body, and we were scared.
Yeah. How's it feel to be in drama as like a 6-year-old woman?
I gotta say, I like it.
She likes the drama. You're KEEMSTAR.
Ah, wait
Dude,
a
this panel
minute.
fucking sucks. These people all suck.
Wait a
They all
minute.
suck.
Yeah, they're
This
like
bitch knows
talking
what she's
about
doing.
how like the whole drama's ruining their family, and then later they're like, I love it. She goes a little bit more
Okay.
in depth. being,
Wait a
like,
minute,
all
dude. What
like,
the fuck
hyped
is
about it.
this? The drama is so bad, the stress and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of fun.
But not
Yeah,
gonna
literally.
lie, telling that bitch that she was
Literally.
gonna cause a miscarriage, kind of fucking fun.
Yeah.
Star.
It's fun.
You're a KEEMSTAR if KEEMSTAR was a mom.
I'm KEEMSTAR.
Well, you
This is so bad.
Yeah,
love the drama.
Well, no, I mean, I just love the whole thing.
Feel, Dad, you watched the T too.
I love
Well,
it.
I was going to
It's
say,
fun.
don't insult your mother like that. First of all,
I'm
comparing
sorry.
her to
You're right.
that
I'm sorry.
vile person.
I know. Don't compare me to him.
Well, because you're like, I love the T. That's like KEEMSTAR's thing.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
like how
kidding.
Keem started him
Unfortunately,
is like, what? You just run up Hitler? What the fuck?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, how dare you call her?
Even the dad,
Yeah.
even grandpa there is just like, yeah, chill the fuck
Yo,
out.
chill. That's like really fucked up to call your mom Keem.
Like I think their list of like even when these are Jewish people, their list is like Keemstar is #1 and like worst people.
What?
Number 2 is Trisha Paytas. #3 is Hitler. Like,
Oh
that's
my
their- that's
god,
their
I don't know
ranking.
about that.
Keep in mind they're Jewish people. The nice one, Tom.
They are. I'm just saying, they
Pretty
all
sure they're
really
more
mad.
upset at what Hitler did than what Keemstar did.
No, it's really, clearly not.
It's
That's the
I
point.
feel like it would be a tough decision.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
who's on the
not KEEMSTAR.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're in an internet beef that the T channels are talking about.
I don't
My
think
mom.
I mean, I think it was a knee-jerk reaction because you're my son.
Would you
You know.
unsend the tweet if you could?
Yeah, I probably
Yeah,
would.
so right here
in
she's
retros-
talking about the I can't wait to go to your wedding not tweet from earlier. So that's what
That was a base
she's talking
tweet.
about there.
back.
Yeah.
It was just a knee-jerk reaction. I was just like, what?
Well, you're not used to people even reading
What?
your
Yeah.
I had the same reaction, to be
You
fair.
know.
Anyway, here's what she said about you on TikTok.
She put blame and the weight of something so heavy on me that I have to wait this out now.
It's all
with it
about
because
her,
Of her. She's
you
a
know?
vile scum. I cannot.
She said,
Dude, this is so funny to me.
This fucking family drama is hilarious. I love it.
shit, vile scum.
I'm vile and I'm scum.
Pretty awesome to hear someone talk about my mom that way in a way. I mean,
Yeah, these people are garbage. They suck. You know what? I was gonna come into
Yeah,
this
look
like,
at her face.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, they all enjoy it. Everybody
They
in
do
this
enjoy
drama is benefiting,
which is
dude.
fine.
Everything about this situation
to
is the
enjoy
best thing. It's the best thing for Ethan because although he lost his biggest show, now he has something to talk about that's not directly related to Keemstar. It's great for Keemstar because he got her on the show. It's great for Trisha because she's relevant still.
Great for us.
It's great for you and me. I mean, you've made
Hell
like
yeah.
5
I love
videos
this
on
drama.
this.
Yep.
I mean, everybody's benefiting. It's just you have people pretending like you have people taking it up to the next level. That's all Ethan does in these dramas. He'll kick it up a notch, right? It's not enough that you're a bad person. You got somebody to kill themselves. You might be responsible for a potential miscarriage in the future. Like it's just like they always gotta like kick it up to an unfathomable degree.
And it's really weird. It's hard.
But at the same time, it's fun drama. It's a fun situation.
Yeah,
like,
it's hard.
And yeah, with that being said, that's probably going to do it for today's roundup video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at AugieRFC. And again, channel members, look forward to the brand new Spilled Milk that just came out. I'm going to be ramping up the channel members content, hopefully so that I can become pretty much reliant or at the very least, I want to push more of like a channel membership like payment, like focus less on like donations and shit like that, and ad revenue, and go more on like a channel membership, sort of reliancy. I don't know if that's a word, but basically I'm gonna be pushing more channel member content and pushing more people to channel members. So be on the lookout for that. That's all I really have to say on that matter. Yeah, my name is AugieRFC. I'll see you guys tomorrow, everyone. Peace out.